was born in Myrtle, South Dakota. My dad was born on a farm 3 miles southeast of Waconia, and my mother was born on a farm 5 miles southeast of Waconia. We actually moved back to Minnesota when I was a sophomore in high school. When we lived on one side of the alley and the county attorney lived on the other side. For some reason, I was like 7 years old, and I decided I wanted to be a lawyer. And so I just always had that in my mind. When I was 16, they had 4-H radio speaking contest. Learning to live in my community was the topic. And then actually gave my speech on CCO radio. They had a banquet and I got to sit next to Governor Anderson. Being a lawyer gives you certain inside track on certain things. I prepared and had signed the Articles of Incorporation for the Waconia Chamber of Commerce, and I was the first secretary, and then I was on the board several times, and then in 92 to 93 I was the president of it. In 83 I started the Waconia Heritage Association, and then in 86 we published the book Paradise in the Northwest, The Town and Its People. So the goal is to publish the history, and all the history of Waconia is published. The City Parks Department, one time that kind of surprised me, they put a gazebo and it says Paul Melchert Gazebo for community service. I just always loved the Waconia community and I wanted to do whatever I could for it. The Yellowstone Trail used to run on the east and southeast edge of Lake Waconia and down Main Street, all past the fairgrounds and on to Yellowstone. Getting that history out there permanently is one of the things we're trying to finish off with the Carver County Parks. One of the things I feel good about is the start of Nickel Dickle Days. We were going to have a nickel promotion for 5 cents. We got all the bars to agree to sell a beer for a nickel on that day. We contacted the 3 church ladies groups. They did this the first 2 years, sold on First Street and Main Street, sold Sloppy Joes for a nickel. It's still weird and it still brings about 30,000 people to town. When you do something like that, you just feel good that, golly, I wanted to do this for the community and then I did it. And living on Lake Waconia is the 4th best lake out of 11,291 in the whole state. You live there, got a nice home, the kids, the family. We have like the 4th of July, we have 40 people here. It's like a family reunion every year. If they want the next generation to have the enjoyments that we have had and the privileges we have had and the community we have, they got to get it on board because it just doesn't happen. I mean, you got to want something and get it. I think we got it here now. Paradise in the Northwest, it's on the blue and the red book. It says Waconia, Paradise of the Northwest. It's a high standard, right? I did a lot of research in trying to write this speech that I would then give orally about learning to live in my community.
Love a lemonade.
And learning to live in my community made me really delve into it and find, what is community? I mean, first of all, well, community is a group of people with a common cause, right? So I would encourage everyone to become involved in the community on that because you'll be happy and your community will be a lot better. And I would like to match Waconia against any community anywhere as being just a great place with good people. If I had to rerun my life, I don't know one blasted thing I'd change. It's been a good run.